David Coulthard gives verdict on if very emotional Lewis Hamilton will retire from F1. David Coulthard has insisted that Lewis Hamilton will honor the length of his current Mercedes contract by refusing to retire from racing ahead of the upcoming season. The 7-time Drivers' Championship winner was denied a record-breaking 8th title by Max Verstappen at last year's decisive Abu Dhabi Grand Prix after a late safety car period which slashed his healthy on-track advantage over the Red Bull man. The Dutchman was given a clear run at Hamilton when race director Michael Massey asked only the 5-lapped cars between the two leaders to unlap themselves under the safety car. Verstappen went on to force his way ahead of the Brit on the final lap of the race to take the checkered flag and seal his maiden Drivers' Championship triumph in dramatic fashion. Massey's controversial handling of events raised plenty of eyebrows given the widely held belief that all lapped cars would be required to overtake the safety car in such a scenario. Hamilton is believed to have lost his trust in the FIA as a result of what happened in Abu Dhabi and is said to be considering the idea of walking away from the sport ahead of the new campaign. However, Coulthard is adamant that Hamilton will be primed and ready for yet another hotly contested title fight when the 5 red lights go out at the season-opening Bahrain Grand Prix in March. The big decision was when he committed to that new 2-year Mercedes contract midway through last season, Coulthard told The Telegraph. "I don't think Abu Dhabi changes anything. Of course he would have liked to have won, and I think he was very emotional, as anyone would be under the circumstances. But I think the reality is the shock was probably far less for him than it would have been for Toto, Wolff, or the rest of the team, or his fans. I can't compare myself to Lewis in terms of success or speed, but one thing I think I can relate to is that emotional detachment, once the moment's gone. The euphoria of success wears off quite quickly, and the disappointment of defeat wears off quite quickly as well." Hamilton remains under contract at Mercedes until the end of the 2023 season after penning an extension to his previous 1-year deal back in July. He is set to line up alongside George Russell for the Silver Arrows this year as part of the only all-British pairing on the grid. However, the man from Stevenage has previously admitted that he may look to call it quits at the age of 37, a milestone that he celebrated just 2 weeks ago. "When I think about what year I would probably end up stopping, it'd be about 37 maybe," Hamilton said in 2015. "I remember watching Michael Schumacher. Had won everything and dominated everyone by a million miles, and he kept going and going because he loved it. But him conscious that there's only 20 of us, 20 seats, and knowing just how it went when I got to Formula One. Juan Pablo Montoya pretty much got fired, he left, there was a seat available, and that was one more opportunity for another youngster to come in. I want to enjoy my period of time because I think I've earned it here, but I don't want to overstay my welcome. I know that every year that I stay there's one young kid who may have had a chance to come through, but because I stayed his chance may have been missed.